So the idea to start Carabello Coffee honestly came to me while I was on a plane ride. Just got this vision, honestly, of what if we could form a philanthropic coffee roasting company that would source coffee equitably from farmers in coffee producing communities and then, roast them well and sell them here to people who really cared about traceability and cared about quality and used a good percentage of our profits to put back into those communities. And so December 1st, 2009, we sent an email out to everybody we knew, got like a 1 pound roaster, put it in our garage, got like 8 pounds of coffee, and just said, hey world, this is what we're thinking. We're going to help these orphan kids in Nicaragua, get some coffee from there, and if you'd love to try it, we'd love to sell it to you. I honestly think that makes Carabello Coffee so special or different than other shops is the people. For one thing, we really have an amazing staff who just really believes in the mission of why we're doing what we're doing. The fact that we want to leverage people's love of coffee as a way to help people in coffee producing communities. That really sets us apart. And not only that, it energizes our staff and gives them something to believe in and kind of have a why to what we're doing that other shops don't necessarily have. It's just like to have that galvanizing thing that binds us all together, that we want to help other people by running a great business, making a great product, creating a cool place that people can hang out. And the whole idea behind Analog was we saw as we were growing in popularity and we were, just getting more and more people wanting to come to our shop. Honestly, most people were started drinking, they're drinking lattes, mochas, pumpkin spice lattes, those types of drinks, which are super fun and yummy. But the person that was getting marginalized or kind of pushed out a little bit was the person who wanted to have a deep, meaningful conversation about coffee. And so we decided to create a separate bar, and we wanted to call it Analog because we wanted you to unplug from sort of the digital, walk into a coffee shop, order a drink, grab it and go kind of thing, or sit on your computer. We wanted to make a place where it was totally intimate, where it was you and the barista, and whatever they were using to make your drinks was right there, and it was conversational and experiential, and the menu would change every month. It would be super curated and just really be almost like a place where we could just disengage from the normal coffee shop vibe and create something completely new. So I like to say Analog is my 80s mixtape to the coffee shop's digital iTunes playlist. It's like it's really actually quite difficult to teach someone how to make really great coffee.
Rigorous is actually very training. I would say here, before you can even be a barista and serve drinks, you have to go through a whole training process that takes around 6 months. So you're not even serving people until you have met your qualifications. So we do like written tests, we do a hands-on test, and then 6 months.
Like for our baristas, it's probably not till they've been working on that for maybe 6 months that they really are starting to begin to feel proficient. Because, you've got, like, we'll have hours where we have 30 and 40 transactions in an hour. That's going to be like between 35 and 50 drinks that barista may have to make in one 60-minute block of time. That requires a tremendous amount of focus and skill and precision to make sure that all of those people get something that really is genuinely very good. These aren't people just pushing buttons. I mean, this is a craft. It takes a long time to get really good at it.
Well, each cup of coffee, there's tons of care, but as far as like a pour-over method, that's like 5 minutes. But it depends on the coffee. Like if you're doing like a cold brew, it takes hours. It can take all day, overnight, stuff like that, but not too long. I wanted to become a barista mainly because of a few things. I love coffee, and two, just the communal aspect of it. So getting to know people, like learning what they do, and just kind of breaking that barrier that coffee is just a beverage. It's actually like a connector. So it's kind of that middle piece that connects two people, and I think that's something that really inspired me to become a barista, because it's not just about coffee, like I said. It's just getting to know people and then welcoming people into a comfortable atmosphere. I chose Carabello because of their philanthropic mindset. I love that whole idea of being able to give back to orphanages and farms in Nicaragua, and I just loved how, like, as soon as I met them, they became a family.
The craft of coffee from the farm level all the way to the barista level, and a lot has gone into that. And after 40 years of tremendous amount of hard work and attempts to reshape people's perspectives, it's finally happening. You're seeing a massive change in people's understanding of what coffee is and can be, and it's really cool to be a part of it.